Hi, my name is Tasheena, and I'm here to give my speech on the history of Halloween. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn, and cauldron bubble. This is a quote from Macbeth. The purpose of my speech is to inform you on the history and the meaning of Halloween. Halloween has a deeper meaning than just trick or treating, dressing up in a costume, and going out to parties. The origin of Halloween dates back to about 2,000 years ago during a Celtic festival of Samhain. At that time, the Sultanate area, today known as Ireland, the UK, and northern France, celebrated the new year on November 1st, which marked the end of the summer harvest and the beginning of the dark and cold winter. This time of year was also associated with human deaths. Celts believed that the worlds of the living and also the dead spirits somewhat came together. So on October 31st, the Celts celebrated Samhain, which is known as our Halloween. This is when they believe the spirits of the dead returned on earth as ghosts. Though these ghosts would go around causing trouble, the Celts felt like their spirits made it easier for druids and Celtic priests to predict the future. And this is according to History.com staff. Many people around the world, especially in the US, celebrate Halloween without even understanding the reason behind the holiday. They don't even know why they celebrate it. So I feel like it is good to be informed on this worldwide celebrated holiday. Personally, I have always been interested in um, in Halloween and understanding the importance of why so many people celebrate it, especially because I don't celebrate the holiday. I always wanted to know the history behind it and know more about it. So I have participated in the past in debates and discussions on this topic. In my essay, I will discuss the origin and the discovery of Halloween, how the holiday is interpreted and celebrated in the US, and lastly, the reasons why Christians don't celebrate Halloween. Well, some Christians. According to Matt Slick's article on Carm's website, um, fairies and spirits, they wander around the earth looking for bodies to enter and to inhabit in. So the only way back then they would try to, confuse those spirits and not allow them to enter into them to become possessed, people would wear scary costumes, and this really caused those spirits that were tormenting them to be confused and not enter their bodies. Also, according to Bannatyne, often people celebrate Halloween just for fun, such as going out to parties dressed up in costumes in the sky so people wouldn't know who you were. It's always like a thrill and a mystery. People, take their children trick or treating, going door to door to ask for candy and stuff like that. People, just wearing costumes and just, hey, it's just Halloween. What's there to lose? Since I've discussed the history and the celebration of Halloween, now I'm going to move on and talk about why Christians don't celebrate it. Why some Christians don't celebrate Halloween. According to the article Christians and Halloween, Travis Allen says it is usually because of religion. Yes, many Christians take Bible as a reference to say that um there are some verses and scriptures in the Bible that says that God forbids Christians from celebrating Halloween because he doesn't allow witchcraft, which is often practiced, with the witches and Halloween. Also, it symbolizes the devil's birthday. It's basically the same thing. Christians also say the superstitions come from evil. And if there's doubt, why celebrate it? Because, you hear about all this evil that happens, the killings and the scariness, the goals, to like why celebrate it. And also their consciousness tells them, hey, maybe it's not a good holiday for Christians, so they just choose not to celebrate it. So it's always very controversial talking about Halloween, which is also very interesting. So as in conclusion, I have talked about the history of Halloween, how it was founded back with the Celtics. I've talked about the holiday's interpretation by Americans and the celebration. Um, And I have also talked about the reason why Christians choose not to celebrate Halloween. I feel like it is up to everybody to make their choice. I know I don't celebrate Halloween, but I don't think it has something bad behind it. It depends on how you take it. So it's up to everybody to make their own decision whether or not you celebrate Halloween. So I will wrap this up and thank you.